Good evening, parents. I wanted to share some extra things that I'm going to be adding to our Canvas page for you to do at home with your child. So let me go back to our home page. Let's see, of course it messes up on me here. Okay, here we go. So on our homepage, I have added what I call daily 5 stations, and basically all you need to know is that this is the time that I typically have my students do literacy stations. So it's called Daily 5 because I have a word work station, a writing station, a technology station, let's see, my teacher table, and I know I'm forgetting one right now, but just know that there's 5 stations. Online here in Canvas, I'm going to have links to 3 different stations. Oh, the last one, read to self. It just popped in my brain. So read to self. So I'm just going to show you how to navigate this with your child at home. What I would do with your child at home is I do not expect you to do every station every day. You can make a rotation schedule. You could just say, hey, today you're going to, do the read to self station today, and then maybe pick 1 or 2 activities out of the word work activity station. But I'm going to go over it with you, and then just going to give you some more resources that you can use at home. So I'm going to click on Daily 5 rotations or stations, and it's going to take you to this module, Daily 5 stations. Okay, I've got 3 stations here that are going to be ready for you. The only one that is not in right now is the writing station, and I have not introduced that station at school yet either. So what you see here is what the students at school have access as well. The students at school have been learning technology and read to self. And those 2 are pretty simple. The newest one will be word work and sight word. I'm going to go over technology station because it's the easiest one. So you can click there and it'll take you here. And so you can go ahead and teach your child just in case in case you change their learning style back to face. This is going to transfer over nicely for them. So they'll know exactly where to go to in Canvas. So choices are Starfall. I have ABC Mouse up. However, it is only going to be available for those who are at school just because I use some of my personal information on that, and I just kind of want to keep that at school with me. So when they come back to school, they will have ABC Mouse to do at school. So Starfall, you can click on here, and you can just click on grades 1, 2, and 3, and there will be activities there for your child. Okay, Epic, I'm going to have this one in both the technology station and read to self. It's honestly one of the students at school right now. This is probably one of their favorite websites to go to. If you go and you're going to have a class code, and I'm going to actually go back because I think I have the class code, but it is in the read to self page. So read to self, you're going to see Epic again. And to access, you can just copy and paste this code in, or just type it in here and just click go. And then it'll start going. And so what you can do is you can choose your child's name. And so I'm just going to choose the guest student. But what you should be able to do during school hours, because I can't access it right now, but during school hours, your child will have access to all sorts of books. And then up here where you see this bell, these are books that I've assigned, and books that I typically assign are going to be read to me books. So these are just fun books. There's a lot of science and social studies books here. So it has a lot of, it's just a good resource. So that is available for you during the school hours. You'll notice that it turns itself off when school is out. Let me go back to the technology station. The next station I have in technology, or next activity, would be the ABC website. So again, click there, go to grade 1, and there's all sorts of games. Could be learning games. Some of them are fun games. If you want to keep it more on the educational side during school hours, you can definitely just tell your child stick to ABC or the 1, 2, 3s. And then after school, if you want to give them, a little bit more, just more fun things to do, you could go to the others. But it's another good resource for them at home. And then the last one is called Teacher Monster to Read. And so when you sign in, it's going to come to this website, and you're just going to type in your child's name. So I'll just type in my name. And you'll click play, and it'll say, sorry, there's no player because I have put your child's name in. So I'm going to use one student from here. I'm going to use someone who's already at school. So I'm sorry, Caden. I'm going to use him. So let's say I use Caden's name. And it's going to go ahead and go. You'll press play.
Hello again. Here is Head.
So just another fun little website. It's going to have them pick their avatar, and then from there it'll do some more learning games. Okay, so that is our technology station. And I'm going to go back to our Read to Self station. So again, Read to Self. I have 4 things here. This one right here where you see Steven stars, this one has not been activated yet, so this one you cannot click on it. When this one is able to be clicked on, I'll do another video just to show you what you can do in here. So again, you have Epic on Read to Self, and then we have MyOn. And so I've linked MyOn to ReadyHub. So when you go here, you're going to type in your student's ID number, and it's going to start with the letter S and their ID number and password. So I'm using one of my personal children. They are a middle schooler, so I'll click Login for them. And then I'm going to scroll and I'm going to look for MyOn. While I'm here, you can also at home, you have access to Imagine Math and Imagine Language and Literacy. So these are some more activities that you can do at home. So back to this. So we can go to MyOn. And this is another place where you can find more books for your child at home. And so to search for books, you can typically go up to library and you can click on the eyeballs, and it might even, when you first go in, it may come up with like a picture and a word. It's going to give them a little quick assessment. Let them do that on their own. Don't read any of the words to them. So let them go through that assessment because it's going to try to level them in there. But you can click browse, and then there's all sorts of different types of books. You can go, let's say you want animal books, you can click there, and then it breaks it down even more. So there's just more resources. So I know dinosaur books are a favorite. So let's say I want to do this one. So I can click read and then start the book. And your child, if they can read it independently, you can let them read it, or you can press the play button on each page and it'll read it to them. So I have one more thing on the Read to Self page, and it is called Flipgrid. And I had this as a practice assignment in Seesaw. And what we're doing with it at school for right now is we click on it, and then after they read a book, they can go to Flipgrid and video themselves telling me about their book. So they can retell the story that they read, or they can tell me their favorite part. They can tell me who the characters. I'm keeping it pretty open right now, and as the year goes on, I may have more specific assignments in there. So again, you come here, you're going to click Join with Google. And I know some of you at home have already figured this out. So when it comes here, you want to click on your child's account. Do not click on your personal account, because if you do, it will not work. It has to be at students.garlandisd.net. So again, I'm logging in as my son. So again, you go here and you can record a response. And then you go through the process. And so then once you're done, you can you save it, it'll upload, and then I'll be able to watch the videos later. So it's kind of a fun resource. All right, the next one, you know what, let me go back. It's the very first one. The one that I'm about to do, we are not doing at school yet, or this week, so we are starting this next week. This is our WordWork and SiteWord Center. It is all digital. You've got 5 SiteWord stations and you have 5 WordWork stations. I do not expect you to finish all of these in 1 week. Okay, you can probably do, I would say, maybe 3 to 4 in 1 week. Okay, because I'm not going to change these out every week. So take your time with these, and I've already voiced over instructions for the WordWork. So all you have to do is press play for the instructions, and it'll tell your child what to do. I want you to try to let your child do this one on their own. If they are unsure what to do, you can clarify the instructions, but let's try not to give answers away. So there's different WordWork ones, and these all link to Seesaw. So I'll click on this one. You can just click on the words or the pictures, and it's going to link directly to Seesaw. And you're going to see a ton of Seesaw assignments because of this. Okay, so don't get overwhelmed by seeing like 10 extra assignments. Hang on. Don't get overwhelmed by seeing 10 extra assignments in Seesaw, but come to Canvas so you can see all these assignments. So I hope that clarifies some things. And so typically what I do, just to kind of give you an idea, is we typically do 2 rotations a day. So I may have, and each rotation lasts about 10 minutes. And so I'm teaching at my table while everyone else is at their station. So I may say, okay, today, child A, you're going to do WordWork, and then you're going to go read to self. And then the next day, I might change it to the other 2. So I would just pick 2 stations. And so right now you only have 3 stations to choose from because we haven't started the writing station yet. But this is just a good start to give you some more activities to do at home. So I hope this gives you some good information. And of course, if you are unsure about everything I just said, you can shoot me an email at akgoss@garlandisd.net, and I will clarify that for you. Have a good day.